Hello, gentle viewers. This is Vindian welcoming you to another episode of Stellaris, The Revenge of Krikkit. In which we're going to be, we just finished our first proper colony. We are working on a new group of traditions, and we're thinking about the possibility of war. So lots of good stuff so far. We're also going to start building some research, or not research stations, defense stations. But I don't know for certain when that will happen. We've got some busy construction ships, some busy science ships. So let's go ahead and continue. Let's see, we still have someone unemployed. So how can you migrate? You can't migrate. Do I allow free migration? That can't be allowed. See, if you migrate, then I have to kill you later. Migration. No. I bet that is a species right now. Let's see here. Here we go. Set default rights. Migration controls. So yeah, they shouldn't be able to move. I wonder how they're able to migrate. Ooh, I didn't know about this. Yes, please. We're going to be exterminating the dreadful Bakata. Non-existent living standards, no colonization, no population, no migration. Perfect. Yeah, let's get rid of these guys faster. I don't want to use them for forced labor. That's what robots are for. Now how much? See, now they're going to be gone in 5 years. Is migrating to Gisht? What the hell is Gisht?
Construction complete.
But that's much faster now.
Construction complete.
I wish I'd had that set
System survey
before.
complete.
Okay, lots of things just finished. We've got a science ship with no sciencing to do. Well, we will correct that. Survey and survey. Construction ship, please. Build me a research station. And go ahead and build both the mining stations too. We've got plenty of extra minerals. And then you... no one is 5 stars yet. This is very vexing. There's cool stuff we can still do in system that I can't unlock yet. Go to Krikkit and help with research, I guess. Assist research. I need to send you somewhere. And I think this will pick up experience when they are assisting research as well as the rest of it. So I think that'll be perfectly fine for our cases. So anything I want to build robot-wise. You guys are working on things. It's cool. You're going to need a mine here, but you're not going to be finished for a while, so I guess we can have you go ahead and build this mining network. Give you a place to work when you're done. Udar Prime. Yeah. We need the planetary administration for that. Do we have edicts running? We do. Okay. We still got loads of influence. That's what I wanted to build. I wanted my spaceport. Please give me a missile defense spaceport. For those of you who've played more of the Banks patch than I have, maybe, have they rebalanced the weapon systems? In the previous patch, Kennedy, it was mass drivers or nothing else. It seems like missiles are actually working a little bit better now, which makes me happy. I think they work really well for the theme of Krikkit because in the book, if you remember, the people of Krikkit use primarily explosives. So I thought that worked. I think that works really well for our cases.
System survey complete.
So a new system survey complete. And Bakata has finished its surface construction. What was that again? Probably the mine. You're working on a spaceport, which I should have been working on earlier, admittedly. I don't want another construction ship yet, but we're getting there. We're getting to the point where I'm going to want another construction ship.
Research complete.
New technology. And there's our boost to naval capacity. Very nice. My finger keeps reaching for the screenshot button. I'm like, I don't need to do screenshots. You already know what's happening. So it modifies growth time instead of happiness. That's useful, actually. That's useful. Yeah, we'll go and we'll do frontier clinics, and see what happens as a result. So we're at our naval cap limit right now, and we'll get a bunch more once Unar Prime is finished. So, is it about time to build? Okay, so what kind of combat power does a frontier outpost have? Almost none. So we want to make sure that every system with a frontier outpost is well protected with a military station. Let's actually design our military station. No. Huh. Yeah, we're not going to build a minor defense platform. We're going to be building defense stations. So we want some point defense. We'll have 2 of those. And then, I don't know if we can build... Okay, we can build a scout wing. We'll make these basically giant aircraft carriers. So, hangar station. Then we need lots and lots of missiles. We need some good point defense. Maybe this is excessive. Let's actually go with, let's go with 2 heavy station sections. And then later on, when we get better fighters, we'll use those and maybe make 2 hangar sections. So the reason I'm including these is because I want the point defense, because these are going to be fighting on their own for a little bit. And as long as they're fighting... Ooh, now they do shield damage. I don't think missiles did shield damage before, did they? I don't think they did. I think that was what mass drivers are for, is that they did shield damage. Very nice. This is just because these are going to be on their own for a bit, and we want to make sure that they've got lots of time. So, nothing I can put in the A slots yet. So let's... No, we're doing it in the opposite direction. We're going to fill this place with cold fusion, and then decide from there how many shields we could fit in. So let's start with all the large slots. And then maybe one of the small ones? No. That offsets too much. This may be as good as we're going to get. And then what we might do later on is add armor to these to make them a little bit tougher. But still, 4,000 hull points, 720 shields. It's a station, so it can't evade, which is fine. But the excess power will crank up the damage. Or it should. Oh, excess power has no benefit on these. Well, then I will downgrade your reactors. There we go. Make it slightly cheaper, too. It's expensive, but it's going to be worth it to have permanent installations. And then we want... Do we want mines? We could nuke their shields so we can murder them quicker. This is an interesting strategic choice. I've always preferred the snares in snares because you keep people from getting away. But the question is our goal to kill them, in which case the shield dampeners are a better choice, or is our goal to simply delay them until the fleet arrives, in which case the subspace snare is the better choice. I'd really like to try the shield dampener. I've never done it before. So we'll see how this works out. It's lacking an FTL drive. It's a bloody defense station. Where's it going to go? I don't know. So they're going to be super expensive, but I think they'll be worth it. Once I have a free construction ship, we will send one over to Slabaula with a lovely defense station for any visitors who decide they would like to see more of the Krikkit Empire. And they will be met by vicious force, which is the only thing we really know, let's be honest. If we can increase our warp range, now would be a great time to pick up that tech, actually. Because we could use it to jump to another arm of the galaxy. I mean, the thing is, there's still stars over here that they can get to. So at some point, we're going to have to take these guys down. Maybe wait until there's an AI war. Because I really don't want to fight them both at the same time. My spaceport here is done. Let's get some upgrades. A free construction ship. How fortuitous. So we want a military station. We want the defense station. And I want it, like, right here. The reason I'm putting it here is because it's roughly equidistant between these two warp-in points. Which means the moment they jump in system, they'll have to face this. And with the way the game works, it is possible they could jump in from here or here. In which case the defense station wouldn't be as useful, but it's got a pretty big snare, if I remember right. And the way the AI is hard-coded, it's not going to just ignore it and try to fly past it. We want to make sure that this is going to catch people jumping in from this direction, which is the source of the biggest threat. And we've got a science ship with nothing to do again. Let's get you over to Krikkit and assist research, too. I mean, I could just disband these at some point. Oh, you can only do that per ship. That's fine. We'll send the other one to Unar Prime, then. Have at it, my friend. Assist in all the research. A new tech, Frontier Health. Very nice. Uplift. Psst. We don't want other sentient species. We want fewer sentient species. A bonus to hydroponics is pretty nice. Yeah, we'll do that. And then, especially on a planet like Unar Prime, do we have one with a hydroponics farm that I could replace? Yes. Now, it'll actually generate less food, but it'll increase the overall growth rate. We need to clear some tile blockers as soon as it becomes convenient. Wait, how much the base food here? It's 2. Okay, so if I just put a regular hydroponic farm here, it'll be fine. Okay. Krikkit. I haven't looked at Krikkit for a while. People are doing pretty good there. The Divine Favarian Covenant. Well met, alien. I represent the Divine Favarian Covenant, led by the illustrious Patriarch. We rule our region of space under a divine mandate, and as long as you do not interfere in our spiritual affairs, we look forward to learning more about your culture. I would like to learn something about your culture as well, strange anteater type. I would like to learn how to murder it. Keep out of our way or we will make you. And they instantly close their borders. Now see, I don't think that's very nice. If you try to sit here and tell me that you're this, oh, we're so enlightened, look at us. And then you immediately go and close your borders. It just makes it harder for us to kill you. Ooh, this is nice. I don't remember if they added the relative power here, but this tells us that at a glance. You're not a threat to us. You're not really a threat to us. You're not a threat to us, and you're not a threat to us. At some point, not this episode, but possibly next episode, we're going to have to seriously consider war with 2 people at once, and you're developing a large colony base. I mean, you've got 49 pops. Oh, this is mostly where some of the Bacata are fleeing to. I don't like the fact they can flee. That doesn't seem fair to me. They should die. They should die horribly. That's what they're there for, to die. So you're working on the military station, right? A new tech. Our advanced combat roles. And I just took a screenshot. It's instinctive in the AAR to take screenshots when there's no point in doing it. A planetary shield generator. Energy nexus. Oh, it's a plus 20. Ooh. Nope, planetary shield. We desperately need it. Again, we're gonna have people. We're gonna have planets out on an island, absorbing as much of an incoming enemy force likely to be superior to ours as possible. So things are looking good here. As soon as this is done, we're gonna crank out a couple destroyers. What are we doing here? We actually need more corvettes. I want 4 more corvettes. Let's go ahead and build those now. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we might consider building some more destroyers. Generally speaking, I've found that and this may be different for the Banks patch, so don't take this by any stretch of the imagination as this is the perfect thing to do. We need to upgrade. Don't think by any stretch this is the ideal circumstance. But an important thing to do is make sure you've got a good ratio. So generally I like to have twice as many corvettes as I do destroyers, twice as many destroyers as I do cruisers, and twice as many cruisers as I do battleships? I think that's what they call them in this game. I genuinely don't recall now. Ooh, you have things you need to do. You need to build a research station and a mining station there. And then we'll have you build up here too. 18 minerals. We can never afford to lose this. Almost to the point I might even build a new frontier outpost just to push them back a little bit farther. What was I going to say? Oh, this basically you want to make sure that the corvettes take the brunt of the fighting because they're the cheapest and easiest to replace. That's the thinking. If you're wondering why I'm building so many corvettes. In earlier editions, I used to build doom stacks, so just whatever was the biggest of whatever kind of ship, and they've done a really good job of making it necessary to have all the different ship types. So let's take a look at our military station. Ooh. I believe these instantly upgrade. Oh, okay. Yeah, I believe these instantly upgrade. If they weren't so expensive, I'd actually put 2 in. I put 1 up here, too. Do we go ahead and build a second station here? I don't think so, because I want one built to protect the other frontier outpost, too. This one out here. So, would you kindly fly over... You could build a mining station while you're there, and then when you're done, you can begin that military station. I think there's either a tech or a tradition or something that actually reduces the amount of money it costs to run a defense station. If that's the case, we'll start putting in more. But for right now, I think it's important to make sure that we're balanced. And that we don't spend too much of our money on fixed fortifications because it's space. It's easy for people to move around. There's a lot of space in space. I'll give you a moment to appreciate my genius there before we continue. Alright. So, Bakata, why aren't you being finished? Why aren't you being built? What the... Okay, something weird is happening.
Construction complete.
It's 0% per month. What is happening? Why is the robot not being built? When robots don't need food, so the fact I'm producing no food should not affect your growth rate. That's really weird. Sure, let's get a boost of minerals. It's not gonna be a huge deal, but I've got influence to burn. I'm confused. Why is my robot not growing? 0% per month. I'm something at a loss as to why he's not getting bigger. Oh, I see, because it only builds one at a time, and he's the one that's being built right now. Okay, you're probably sitting there laughing at me from your computer screen. A well-justified laugh, in my opinion. That's what's going on there. Okay. Quick scan of Unar Prime. How are things going? We're doing good. We'll get our Frontier Clinic here. How long are you going to be till you are finished? So you're about, what's my math here? About a year from being finished. Let's go ahead and start your hydroponics farm. Okay, wait, who are you? We could kill the Tiyanki space whale. The fleet isn't gathered yet, but soon. Soon we will rain hell down on the damned Tiyanki and their pacifism. It almost makes me sick to say it.
Construction complete.
Kindly give me 1 Corvette and 2 destroyers.
Construction complete.
Okay, and you're going to... why are you not building the research station? I told you to build a research station. Build a research station. I think I'm forgetting to hit shift. I think that's the problem. I think the problem is I forget to hit shift sometimes. Wait, why are you saying the front is unexplored? I guess go explore it. I don't think there's anything that interesting there, but maybe there is. Oh, I can't vassalize people. I was thinking maybe I could. So you're not really a threat. These guys are getting kind of big. My only hope is that these two end up in a war at some point. Which may never happen because I don't know what their warp form is, I don't think. See, they're merely unfriendly. They don't hate us. Because they also enjoy enslaving people. And let's be honest, who doesn't?
Construction complete.
And our ships are done. We're now fully upgraded. Actually, we're not fully upgraded. Speaking of upgrades, I need to put in my new combat computers, don't I? So, a bonus to evade and combat speed. Nice. I really hope we pull those better warp drives again. I may have made a serious error in delaying on that. Better tracking and evade. And I can't build cruisers yet, so it's fine. Once these two guys arrive here, we'll go ahead and spend our minerals doing some upgrading. A new tech. Planetary shield generator. Oh, I actually have to build it. Aww. I guess I kind of have to, don't I? Decisions. Sensors are kind of important for the defense stations. But advanced shields would be even better. I feel bad that I keep just not doing this one. Here, you know what? Let's just... No, because it'll never... Nope. I gotta stay focused. What are plasma throwers good at? Oh, they burn through armor. They're bad at shields, but great at armor. I haven't fought anyone that has armor yet, but that's no guarantee that I won't. I'm gonna go ahead and go for advanced shields. And then immediately, Unar or Bakata is going to somewhere get a planetary force field generator thing. which I know has to be crude, and that's fine. Like, maybe here. How much are these things? Oh, you need a planetary capital. Okay. And I think only Krikkit has one of those. Do I sacrifice 2 unity and my people's happiness? I need some upgraded mining networks at some point, too. I mean, 3 minerals is almost to the point where I might just say, this is where we put our shield generator. We can't build a frontier clinic on Humber. Well, that makes sense. Oh, and there's no downside to it. It's a mineral cost up front, but that's it. Interesting. Okay. Go, be free. Mine. Research. I don't want to build a frontier outpost right here, because it would only capture me one system, and that seems excessive. I will, however, let's go up here. Oh, this is perfect. There's only 2 ways in. So if I just build my military... Oh, I don't have the minerals for that yet. I will in a month. Please go right about here. And that'll be all we need as far as military stations for right now. If they become cheaper, I will buy more of them. But for right now, they're not worth it. Am I learning anything else interesting in... Is there... Oh, there's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Okay, this is actually worth scanning. Oh, one of my scientists died. It was bound to happen. Another guy who will never reach level 5. Let's get a new scientist. You guys are all... Okay, here we go. An increased chance of discovering anomalies. Sure. Zhen Zhao. Welcome to the Empire of Krikkit.
Research complete. Anomaly found.
Wow, an anomaly. The debris field which ZA-19937 is part of rolls and twirls under the influence of unknown forces. Mysterious. Better hydroponic farms. Galactic administration or clearing tile blockers. Oh, stop. The ISS Einstein never quite made it all the way to ZA-19937 to study the anomalies surrounding it. The ship, along with science officer Dan Pan and crew, blinked out as it was negating the debris field and then reappeared minutes later. Dan Pan reports that they found themselves briefly in some extra-dimensional space. External viewports revealed that they were surrounded by countless ships of alien design, suspended in a seemingly endless void. Before the crew could get their bearings, the vision abruptly faded, and then they found themselves back in regular space. However, roughly half the crew are missing, since Science Officer Dan Pan speculates that they may have been selectively trapped by some unknowable mechanism in that strange space. He gained a bunch of experience. Enough for level 5? Oh, yeah, you're the guy. Get to assisting research, son. You're still not level 5. How old are you? You're 75. We may never be able to finish some of these. That's unfortunate. Okay. A new civic slot would be pretty cool. Because civics, if you'll recall, are those flat bonuses we had at the very beginning of the game. I think we have to do it. I do want to be able to clear tile blockers, but tile blockers are one of those cards that I think are loaded so that you can't not get tile blockers. Better missiles for everything. Mining network. We're going to temporarily, because right now we're we could be pulling in so many more minerals, and minerals are what we're just going to need to keep cranking out. As much as I'd love to have cruisers, and I really want cruisers at some point, the mining network has to come first. And this will be a quick one, only 8 months, and then after it's finished, we'll come back to it. What I can do now is start expanding spaceports. Yeah, that's right. Growth rate would be Imperial, so we could upgrade those, but I want the spaceports upgraded first. We want the bonus to... we want the bonus to naval capacity. The missing members of the ISS Einstein's crew thought lost to the dimensional have reappeared. They hailed us from aboard an unknown vessel, not entirely dissimilar to our own science ships, idling close to where the ISS Einstein originally experienced a dimensional disturbance. They claimed to remember nothing of their time outside our dimension, aside from a vague awareness of having been away for some time. They should nothing but to return to service under Science Officer Dan Payne, intended to surrender their ship to Krikkit authorities. We either get a bonus spaceship, or we have to destroy the Einstein. I hope the Einstein doesn't turn hostile. We have to do it.
Evading hostile fleet.
They can't be trusted. Where are you? You are here, alien menace. We will fly in and blow you into very, very, very many small bits. You don't like it, you shouldn't have tried to kidnap my crew.
Construction complete.
The artisan troop. A bonus to influence. A visitor. This is a joyous occasion indeed. Oh, forgive my manners. I believe introductions are in order. We are the artisan troop of Cthulhu. That's apparently what they look like. Our members have dedicated their lives to the pursuit of art, music, culture, and all the other things which makes existence bearable to a sentient being. Please, if you would like to share in the wonders of our creations, do not hesitate to contact us. Xeno scum. Where are these guys? Are they in my space, in which I may obliterate them? Or contacts? There's a way I could... Yeah. Oh, they're out there a ways, aren't they? And then I can just call them Xeno scum again. Well, if I'm ever bored and I want to call someone Xeno scum, it's good to know that I have that option. Kindly do us the service of killing these aliens. That was fast. I didn't even have a chance to take a look and see what kind of cool stuff they might have. Research, survey. Okay. You need a lot of minerals to upgrade. So for now, just go ahead and go home. Spaceports are done, giving us a nice boost. You don't have solar panel network. Absolutely worth it. And they'll need synchronized defenses here in the not too distant future. Do we have our... Yes. My governor upgraded. Very nice. This is because... Yeah, this is because you're not orbiting a planet. We can rectify that. Enter orbit. Actually, here, just upgrade.
Debris analyzed.
Space torpedoes, red lasers, and a bit of research. Worth it. Okay, we need a new building project for you. Let's have you go hit this system. 360 mining stage minerals. This actually is going to delay how quickly we can upgrade our ships, but that'll be fine.
Construction complete.
Now construction is complete.
Construction complete.
The 2 spaceports are upgraded.
Research complete.
And we just finished mining network 2. Very good. This is the one I think I was thinking of. Cheaper military stations. It is a rare. You really need to start working on, like, armor. But we need this. We need cheaper military stations, and we need stronger military stations. Plasma thruster would be nice, but this is something we actually need. It's going to take a while to develop, but I think it'll be worth it. Okay, yep, it just drained all of our minerals, which is fine.
Upgraded.
And the fleet is now upgraded. We're almost strong enough to take on the Void Clouds. Are they both in the same place? Yeah, they're right next to each other. But we can build more ships now, can't we? Give me 2 destroyers on Bakata. That'll be 1 month of time. Destroyer built. What time did I start recording? I need to write down what time I start recording so I stop going over. I think what we'll do is we'll continue this episode up to the point where we can take on the Void Clouds. Which I don't think is far off in our future.
System survey complete.
You know what? I actually like the idea of actually ending it now. The reason being, I will tell you to go build me a mining station and then a research station. I don't have enough minerals. Because this is the first time everything in our system has been surveyed, except, of course, for the Eternal Horizon, which we'll come to later on. But I think this is a good place to end it for today. I don't know if this one is short, long, what have you. It's a thing. Wait a minute. Go research this anomaly. A small rectangular object on the surface of this planet is deflecting all scanning beams like a mirror. Our sensors are unable to determine its material composition. Go research it. But this is where we're going to end the episode for today. So I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please remember to like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know in particular, again, I'm curious if other people have had the experience of seeing what they've changed with the weapon systems. It seems like missiles are getting the job done just fine, but I haven't fought anyone that has mass drivers yet. Our long-term outlook is pretty good, especially once Unar Prime gets up and going. We should have some of those things. We really need to prioritize tile blockers when we have the opportunity. But that'll be for next episode. So until that time, this has been Avindian, wishing you good day, good luck, and good fortune.